There's a further problem with the words. Words without visuals make us take wrong decision. Every word in this sentence, most of us understand, but this sentence, take a time, we can't understand this sentence. Take a time, comprehend this. Oh, I read it somewhere and I kept trying. This is what I'm called illusion of understanding. Words without visuals will make us take wrong decisions. I read it, I feel that I've understood it, and I move further. Let me explain it to you now, how I've come to understand it. I need you to help me with this. Will you? Please, I want for some time, let's be kids. Let's be kids, sir. Say it, sir. Okay, let's say it, sir. Quickly. Whatever I'm going to say it. Silk. Louder. Can you give him the mic? Okay, both of you together. Okay. Silk. Again, silk. 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 Spell silk.
S-I-L-K.
S-I-L-K, silk. What does a cow drink?
Milk.
Cow drinks water.
Water.
Cow does not drink milk. I would have asked a question to you, you would have come up with the same answer. Brain is a computer. You can go inside it. Once you understand how is it working, I could bring that answer out of them. Why? Like, have you ever seen a cow drinking milk? Right? Calf. No, not cow. Calf. Not cow. It will be economically and also physically difficult for cow to drink. The point is, what happened, actually, understand what happened. When you were doing silk, you were not seeing silk, were you? You were not feeling silk, were you? When I asked you the question, it was a hollow word without visualization. Words not backed up by visualization will make us take wrong decisions. Had you imagined, and if I had not primed you with the word silk, and if I had asked the question directly, what does a cow drink? What you would have done, it would not have been an instinctive answer. You would have done, now you would have created an image inside your head of a cow drinking something. You would have seen a bucket or a pond or a river or something, and you would have given the answer water. That's our visual thinking. That's our visual decision making. When you see the news channel today, the people debating all the time, I see that we're all fighting in hollow words. We're all fighting in hollow words. Have you ever heard the expression or sentence, it's against our culture? It's a common thing we use in debates, it's against our culture. Do we see anything in mind while speaking it? Now try to imagine culture. What is Indian culture? I don't get a picture. There's no Indian culture. There's a North Indian culture, there's a South Indian culture, there's a East Indian culture, there's an upper class culture, there's a middle class culture, there's a lower class culture, there's a Sikh culture, there's a Jat culture, there's a Brahmin culture. There's so many cultures, but there's no Indian culture. But then what are we talking about? We're just talking in words without any visualization, and that's why we're stuck with our decision making. The most disturbing thing that I realized, the thing with words, the verbal education, I call it the verbal education and or the visual education. The verbal I need another child. Who knows the story of the tortoise and the rabbit? Somebody pass mic to the kid. Tortoise and the rabbit. Okay, I'll tell you the story. You might take time. There was a tortoise, and there were a rabbit, and all of us know the story. All of us know the story. Yes, you know the story. What's the moral of the story? Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Wait a minute. Visualize it. Imagine your child running a race slowly and steadily and losing the race and coming to you and asking you, I ran slowly, I ran steadily, you taught me slow and steady wins the race. How come he won the race? Where's the contradiction? Now go to the story again. Why did tortoise win the race? Not because he was slow, because rabbit slept. Had rabbit not slept, he would not have won the race. The moral of the story is, you can't be complacent. When you're leading, when you're moving, when you're winning, you can't relax. You can't relax, you can't sleep. You have to be fast and steady. Is that not so? Think about it. He didn't run continuously. The moral of the story is that you got to keep running. You got to keep running. I'm not sure whether the moral is right or not, ethical or not. There's a philosophical discussion about it, but that's the moral of the story. Not slow and steady wins the race. That was something I was taught in first standard. And every time I discuss this, people wonder why I did not think so. Why I did not think so? Because we learned this as a child, and child's logic is not developed. Child cannot ask, child cannot know whether what is learning is right or not. He's a child, he does not understand the world. I sometimes tell my daughter that last night an alligator came and something, he ate your chocolates and everything. She believes that sometimes. Child doesn't know anything. Child cannot question. But when we are grown up, then we can question. But the major reason why we do not question is because when same thing is happening to everybody, we do not question. It's simple. We think, that's the way it is. Obviously, it cannot be so simple. It cannot be so idiotic. How can everybody be wrong? We start feeling underconfident when we find ourselves alone against the crowd. It has taken us a lot of courage to invite you here and discuss these things. Many of you are educationists, and in a way we are saying that education is not working. Many of you, some of you, few of you may start hating us, but no, we are into education. I myself have been using the wrong methods for years without realizing what's the right method. But one thing I was always aware that something is not working. I'm teaching this child and he's not learning. There's something wrong in the method. There's nothing wrong in the child.